All right, welcome back. This is going to be another unboxing. I'm going to try to get better at doing these kinds of videos, so I figured why not do the Wilderness kit this time. Let's see what this one's got. So this kit includes 5 dry erase sheets featuring hex maps, a food and water tracker, and rules, references, wilderness chases, wilderness journeys, and actions you can take in combat. Interested in that. 27 cards that make it easy to keep track of conditions, initiative, and environmental effects. So I'm assuming most of these cards will be the same as the others. Environmental effects will probably be the one unique to this kit. And then 1 box to hold the kit cards. All right, let's see how this goes. This is Viper Sharp. I had this sharpened by a guy here locally. His name is Mike Wood, and he owns Viper Sharp. I'll put a link below if anyone is interested. All right. So kind of like the last kit. Ooh, this looks nice. I don't know what it is. Sometimes brand new things just look really good. You've got the spine to look like books, so if you want to put this in your bookshelf with your other D&D books, everything's going to line up and match, which is nice. I do like the matte finishes on DM screens. There's a green dragon there. Ooh, potentially a kraken. Some ruins. Oh. My campaign book has something very similar to this, where it will leave mystery to figure out what the heck's going on here or what happened here historically. I really like this. This inspires imagination. That's the kind of stuff you need on the outside of the DM screen, in my opinion. Things that the players can look at as you're storytelling to help them visualize some cool, imaginative things. Got a white dragon there. Are these two working together? Or are they in competition with each other? Let's go ahead and take a look at the art. We'll look in the inside in just a second. These are laminated pretty well. Wilderness Journeys talks about the weather, pace, navigate, encounter, supplies, progress, becoming lost. Ooh, I like the idea of that. So a lot of these weather conditions, I don't know if it's going to have it, but the DMG definitely does have something with weather conditions, extreme ones, and how it affects the players. In January, we'll be releasing Periton Pass, which is an adventure that I created. And there are definitely weather conditions that are extreme in that one. So, curious to see what this is going to have. Got a random table for monuments. Weird locales. Food and water. Looks like that part will go hand in hand with this. Supply tracker. There's definitely a lot more material in this one than there was in the dungeon one. But in the wilderness, it could be many different environments, right? Warm, cold, windy, dry. Feels so thick. There is too. If you ever want to play Snakes and Ladders with hex maps, right here. Dashing over the course of a chase. Oh yeah, chase stuff. Here we go. Now, like 5 or 6 years ago, I had a chase, and my adventure, I can't even remember how I did it, but it felt like there were gaps there. So hopefully something like this is going to help kind of bridge those gaps and make a chase fun to play in and not just narrate over. Establish positions, roll initiative, roll for complication. I like that. I just got attacked there. So let's just do a complication for fun. I'm going to use my chocolate looking dice, which makes me want to eat this every time I see it. 20. Apparently it's loaded. No complication. Give me a 5. Make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you are blinded by blowing sand, dirt, ash, snow, or pollen until the end of your turn. While blinded, in this way, your speed is halved. I dig it! Yes! We'll move and take action. Begin the next round. Dashing, reactions, ending a chase, splitting up, role reversal. I don't want to go through too much because I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for that. I'm just trying to give you guys a overview on my review on this. All right. We did this one. Wilderness journey, wilderness chase. Weather, pace, navigate, encounter, supplies, progress. In older editions, I remember going into dungeons and having to track how we were entering the dungeon, and then so we could find our way back out. I don't remember ever using maps, like battle maps or anything like that, so there was all imagination based, so it's kind of hard to do that style again, but I really have nice memories of that. If there was a way to put that in 5th edition, it'd be pretty cool. Supplies, progress, becoming lost, wilderness encounter. Let's roll the chocolate dice for that. 4. Hostile creatures prowl nearby. The DM chooses the creatures, selecting 5 within a challenge rating equal to the group's level. These creatures are either monsters native to the area or hostile travelers. See? Inspires imagination. Everything should inspire imagination, not tell you exactly what to do. That inspires me to get excited and look through the monster manual based off of the, the campaign. I'm really liking this kit content. Already better than the dungeon one. We got some cards to break up. So they're the typical conditions, except for these here. Exhaustion. No, I think we have that one. Yep, I remember that dude. Extreme cold, extreme heat, and strong wind. So in Periton Pass, you will definitely need something like this for the extreme cold and strong winds. Well, you don't need it. It's just helpful to have it on hand like this. Nice and easy to break. And like in my last review, I mentioned, I'm not sure how long these will last, but it doesn't matter because as you give handouts, that's what I'm going to do anyway. These cards are more for me to hand to the players so they can see, okay, I'm exhausted. This is what happens with me. I have my own notes on my end of the DM screen. Speaking of my notes on my end of the DM screen, I am going to be doing a video interviewing other DMs locally here and recording and showing you their setups, including my own. I think that'll be kind of cool for new DMs and veteran DMs to just see how other people do it and maybe pull some inspiration and ideas for themselves. I'll put that in the link below. I'll put these on the top. Initiative. I don't think the other one had it like this. Oh, it did. I was curious if it used the GM screen art also, but it did. This is the Dungeon Kit one. Link will be in the description below. And guys, if you like videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. Click on our channel, check out the other kind of videos we have. We have how-to videos for building terrain, painting miniatures, my custom GM screen. We will have streaming games on there soon. Bucket List Wizards being the first one. That's going to be a lot of fun. As I'm recording this, I have yet to record Bucket List Wizards. We should be recording that in the next 20 days or so. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can watch those. Got a lot of fun role players involved in this one. And I am excited to see how they all interact with each other. These little boxes are very easy to put together. Wow, this is really thin. I was not expecting that. I guess all the other ones, sons of guns. So this one has more sheets of information. The dungeon one has more cards. Most of these cards are the ones that show you the random dungeon rooms. So it's not that you're missing out on anything, it's just that it's specific to these kits. The Essentials kit, if anyone has gotten that, it's about the same size as this one. It has the sidekicks and random quests, magic items. It's kind of cool. Okay, so this is it. Let's check out the inside of the DM screen. Okay, setting DC, damage by severity, hit points, long jump. Got your conditions. I have a feeling that left side is very similar, if not exactly identical, to the dungeon one. And at first glance, it looks like it is. Let's check out the last part here. Yep. State of Ruin, dungeon encounters, dungeon chambers specific to dungeons. Weather, the conditions, like extreme conditions for the weather, travel and pace. You get that here too. Services and the wilderness one. Makes sense. Encounter distance. I really like how, if I didn't have a custom DM screen already, if I'm going to do a dungeon thing, bam, I throw this sucker on there. If I'm going to do the travel to the dungeon or a location in another city, bam, I have this on there. It's really nice. But if you don't have a GM screen or a DM screen and you're looking to buy one, if you're looking at either of these kits, I would suggest thinking, are they going to travel a lot out in the wild, or are they going to travel mostly in dungeons? That might help you pick between the two. I compared it to the previous GM screens, except for the one that came in the Essentials kit. And this is smaller than the others, and it's made of paper, which was really disappointing for me. But it's still good, and it still does its job. I like that the conditions are all in smack dab one tab instead of it bleeding into the next. Here's your basic stuff. More basic stuff. So like the information on this is good for all around, as opposed to these that are more specific. But yeah, I love these things. And I'm a collector of all sorts. Alright guys, well thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Don't forget, Bonfire Bards is on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Not so much on Twitch or TikTok, but we'll slowly throw some stuff on there too. And I'm going to try to get a more scheduled release for YouTube. Thank you, and see you later. Unique to this kit, where it leaves mystery. Mystery. Weird locals. You know what?